All right, here we are. We just finished scouting Tim's second spot that he sat last year, and boy, you picked a great spot, dude. I mean, I was coming up here kind of with the idea of I don't know what to expect, because I hadn't ever been to this part of the forest, so I didn't even know what kind of land it was going to be, what kind of vegetation, anything like that. Didn't know what kind of sign was going to be up here, and boy, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, you've got it set up perfect for all seasons. I mean, you've got trail upon trail upon trail, all converging by the water right there. And you've got cover, you've got open, you've got a rock ledge to filter deer, you've got funnels. I mean, you've got everything to that spot, man. I mean, you really you picked a good one.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about what your plans are for this season, though, in regards to the other spot versus just this spot.
Well, I know for a fact there's deer in this spot. I shot at
Right.
that one buck last year. I've seen deer in there. Every time I walked in there, regardless of today, I've seen at least one deer.
Right.
I spooked a couple deer last time I was just scouting in here, putzing around. I know for a fact there's deer here.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a later spot in the season, for a later bow season, early gun season, because I'm going to be here for a couple days of it.
Well, why are you not going to be?
I'm going to be hunting in Idaho this year with my
I'm
grandparents.
jealous.
I'm going to be out there one last time before I go to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So the other spot we found, the first spot, I went in there with my girlfriend a while back, found it. I was like, I really thought it was a good spot. What, like 9 trails that run through there?
Yeah, it was
If
another
not
spot
more.
where everything was just
It was
all
kind of
meeting,
intersected through, like, kind of crossroad after
Right.
crossroad with trails.
which is exactly what you want. I mean, that's
A lot
that
of
kind
cover
thing is
in
what
there.
you're looking for.
That area isn't much bigger than the parking spot we're in right now.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe even smaller. It's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of area in there to shoot, but I
tenth
like
of
it.
an acre, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I like that spot. I'm gonna sit there opening day of bow season. If I'm not on drill, I'm definitely gonna be in that spot. I'm looking to take a doe early season, just to
Or
put some
whatever
more meat in
walks
the
by.
or whatever walks by. But I probably, the way I hunt or the way I've been seeing deer is I prominently see does before I see bucks, anyways.
Right.
So Brown
the
is gonna
area
be
you're
down
in.
the first. I mean, I'm not gonna shoot a skipper like I did last
Right.
year.
Well, I mean, it was your first
But
deer with
it
the
was
bow.
my
There's
first
nothing
deer
wrong
with the bow, and she looked a lot bigger than I was up
but
in the stand.
You don't need to justify that. That's the other thing. I mean, the trophy is in
trophy's in the
your
eye of the
heart,
beholder.
your eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to realize, there's a lot of guys out there, including myself, that do hunt for mature bucks, but I also hunt for does. I know. For me, it's about meat. It's about the experience. It's about being in nature. It's about everything. So to have to feel like you have to justify anything,
Yeah.
you don't have to feel
I don't
that
know.
way.
I caught so much flack for that last year on the hunting
Right.
page, which is why I think
And you're
I have
going
do
to.
it.
I mean, it's going to happen. You're gonna catch that flack. There's a lot of people out there that look down on people that only, that are willing to shoot does and not just giant bucks. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, what you're hunting for is special to you. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not about what Joe Schmo is doing 200 yards away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think last year was the first year I felt like a true hunter.
Yeah.
Because when I grew up hunting in Idaho, I always had someone not taking me by the hand, but I never had to scout in Idaho because my uncles knew all that. They've been hunting there since the 80s.
Right.
They know all the spots. They know exactly where the bucks are going to be.
Right.
They've been hunting there for years. Last year I went into Quinnipiac State Forest where I shot that one buck, shot the little skipper, and my brother-in-law showed me the area in general. I found a spot, sat there for 3 weeks, didn't see a thing, moved my stand to a different area. Second day in there, I shot that skipper.
Yeah.
That was even the first buck I ever shot.
Yeah.
I felt more like a hunter than that. She wasn't even my first deer.
Because you did it on your
Because
own.
I did it on my own. That was the deer. I went in there, I found it, I
Yeah.
thought that's where they were going to be. I set my stand off the trail I found, and she was there.
To relate to that, I mean, last year I was hunting a similar area to him, and I had people help me set up in one area. It didn't pan out. I moved 500-600 yards away, set up where I thought I needed to be, and no, I didn't harvest that buck, but I had an encounter at 40 yards with a giant, as I've mentioned, in multiple episodes. I mean, it's a big deal to me, and as with you, to be able to do something like that on your own is a really special thing, and it's
Yeah.
something that you're proud of because you put in a lot of effort and you use the knowledge that you've gained over the years to figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't
know.
have to rely on anybody else, and that is a big deal.
And
That's
I
a
don't want
very
to
big
dog
deal.
on people who hunt with other people because
No.
hey, that's how I learned to hunt is
Exactly.
following, especially my Uncle Todd. I can't tell you how many times me and him have been in the woods together, hiking up some trail in the mountain where we're not even hunting.
Mhm.
And he's taught me predominantly 90% of the things I know about hunting.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not just, but everyone has to learn.
Absolutely.
But now that I'm older, I want to start branching off on my own. And when I go out there this season, I'm going out with my girlfriend. She's never shot a deer.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be the one
Right.
taking them by the hand. I'm going to be the one who has to bite my tongue when they're stepping on sticks,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
I'm going to be the one who's teaching how to, you know, don't shake when you see the buck. And I get the, I call them the buck jitters.
Yeah,
I get
buck
the buck,
fever.
I get the buck jitters whenever I see the deer come in front of me, but I know how to control myself. I'm going to be teaching my girlfriend how to do it.
Exactly.
She's never shot a deer before. This will be her first year. So I'm kind of looking forward to being the teacher,
Fingers
not the
crossed it
student.
happens. You
I'm
know?
hoping, you know what? I'm going out there with the mindset of I want her to shoot. Because I told her I will not pull the trigger until you have a buck. Or a deer in general.
Good.
I will not pull the trigger until you have a deer in the freezer. And that if that means me coming home skunked, that
So be
doesn't
it.
matter to me. I've shot deer in Idaho. I'm going out there more to see my grandparents. A deer's a bonus to me.
Yeah.
I want her to get a deer.
Good. Well, with that, I think things are looking really promising for both here and for out in Idaho when he gets to go. And you're coming back in here next week to check cameras,
Coming
move
here in a
stuff
week.
around, and we're less than 40 days away from the opener. So it's getting
Looking forward to
down
it.
to the wire. I'm getting excited.
The nitty gritty.
I'm going to be moving a stand tomorrow, moving a camera. Hopefully I'll have some good footage for you. And then Sunday, I'm going to hang a stand over at Jay's property where I got the big 10-pointer on camera. So getting real excited.
Yeah.
It's about time. But Tim, thanks for letting me come up and join you and check out the area. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming with me.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully we'll be doing an interview pretty soon over the top of a
Over
really
the
nice
top of a
deer.
deer, yeah.
Exactly. Stay tuned for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.
I pledge allegiance to this flag. And if that bothers you, well, that's too bad. But if you got pride and you're proud to do,